Well, the last time and the only time the Grand Rapids Griffins have authored a Game 1 win in a conference final was back in 2013. Jeff Blashill in his first year behind the Griffins bench against Todd Nelson and the Oklahoma City Barons. Well, last night here in San Jose, the Griffins did it for a second time, and this time, Todd Nelson was behind the Griffins bench. A 3-1 win has the Griffins out to a one-game-to-none lead in this best-of-7 Western Conference final. Not much time to savor it as they get ready to go for Game 2 right back here at the SAP Center tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 5 o'clock Pacific, and a pregame show on ESPN at 7:35. While with one game played during the previous 12 days, a pregame concern going into Game 1 here last night was how long it would take for the Griffins to knock off that rust. Well, the answer was 6 minutes and 45 seconds. The California kid Mitch Callahan scores his fourth on a great feed from Eric Tangradi, and then Tangradi sets up Ben Street, and the Griffins led 2-0 by the midway point of the first period. Kevin LeBanc, though, gets one back quickly for San Jose, and it's 2-1 after one, and it stays that way with the Griffins ahead until just past the halfway point of period 2 on a power play. And the Griffins score for the 7th consecutive game with the man advantage.
As now they wheel it around to the near side. Burke will play it neatly for Nosek to Street and across to Laredo. Right circle he goes, shot blocked. And the puck goes back to the right point. Street's over there to play it. Now back into the circle for Laredo. To Ben Street cutting in. Lets it go, deflect, score! A power play goal! 3-1, Griffins lead with 9:02 to go.
So the Griffins go on to win 3-1. The penalty kill was a perfect 6 for 6. They've denied opponents now on 20 in a row, and Jared Currow stops 27 of 28 to improve to 8-1 in these playoffs, and he, like his teammates, felt pretty good about this club's performance.
Well, I thought we played a good game overall. Special teams was good. Our penalty kill was doing everything we need to do, blocking shots and getting pucks down 200 feet. We played hard at their net, and that's kind of what we want to do this whole series. And we knew that they would try and do the same thing, that we had to do a good job of keeping them out. But I think overall, just a good game.
Well, the line of Ben Street, Mitch Callahan, Eric Tangradi was really good. They contributed 5 points last night, including Street's goal at the halfway point of the opening period that gave Grand Rapids that 2-0 lead, and turns out to be the game winner.
Him and Callie, I thought, were really good on the forecheck tonight. They finished, they skated well. They were picking sticks, so guys couldn't make plays. It was the recipe for that goal. He got in, got the guy's stick out of the way, finished his check. Puck just pops right to me. I was just trying to make a jam play at the net and get a fortunate bounce, and in the net it goes, which, sometimes when you're playing the right way, you get bounces like that.
Well, the Griffins did a lot of good things last night, but one thing for sure, they've got to clean up too many penalties. 6 power plays for San Jose, and they're a dangerous team, so limit the penalties for sure.
We can't afford to be in the box against a team like San Jose. And, I thought we had a decent first period. San Jose came at us real strong at the start, but then we got a couple goals that helped us settle down. Then in the second period, we're playing good hockey 5-on-5, and every time we had them hemmed into the offensive zone, we took a penalty. And these penalties were taken in the offensive zone, and that can't happen.
Well, these playoffs, it's always tough to get a whole lot of information out of either side. Coaches are very tight-lipped, but I think it is pretty safe to say that we'll see Jared Currow between the pipes for the Griffins again, and Troy Grosnick for the San Jose Barracuda. After all, they have played every one of their team's respective postseason games. One guy to keep an eye on for San Jose, Nikita Yepilov, got hurt in the third period last night. He had to really struggle getting off the ice. Doubtful that he'll be in the lineup for Game 2 tonight. And that Game 2 will come your way at 7:35, pregame show on ESPN 961 Radio, 8:05 Faceoff. You can follow in-game on Twitter at Griffins Game Day, and of course another watch party at the downtown Pepinos. Drink specials, food specials for great Griffins fans. Watch party at Pepinos tonight at 8 o'clock. That's our Game Day preview presented by Michigan First Credit Union from San Jose in the SAP Center. This is Bob Kaiser.